They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get
Oh my God, yes.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So San Jose State's offense will have the football first. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a shame.
This is going to be an incredible matchup. It's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Wants to throw on third. Pulls it in. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. Get a field goal on the opening drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look safe. Out in the open field, he was making...
Turning it off! Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Right back to the well. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Throws to the wideout. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down from the sack.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grab over the middle. It's Washington. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Using the quick game. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Of course you're gonna call that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Bringing the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a 1st down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do every single day in practice.
What was that? Was even the play, you dummy?
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Of course, because he ran the wrong play.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The screen, he's got wheels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. grab behind the line. It's Bates. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that run.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. That return man thinking, guys, do not mess this up. I put it on the doorstep for you. It's first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Just keep slinging it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. A A soaring high punt with serious hang time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw. It's Manning. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. They're going back to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the...
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous pickoff. What a play to set
Dummy. Oh.
Great job on the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and get them the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Oh, come on, guys.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Okay.
The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line.
Are you serious on our flag?
Down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the plate.
Fires toward the end zone.
Whoa.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Oh, I had no choice,
and
bro.
another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He unleashes a long one.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Here comes the Texas offense. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the field.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Wingo. And he'll hold in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Spartans want to move quickly. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Line getting set on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Manning. Works the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Timeout, Texas. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bates. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Gonna let it fly. Makes a catch at the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got his man on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas!
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Snapped it in the shotgun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's second down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Turns it on in midfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Looking left. It's complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
So
he wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He takes it at the 45. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They'll move the tight end. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Gonna look downfield again. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Gives it on the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Manning. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Longhorns looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
Okay. That's fine.
There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Looking to scramble. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep your...
Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Longhorns will go for it here on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Longhorns are marching down the field. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of...
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running it to the right. Finding an escape route. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bates. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man in Sterling. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes the grab. It's Riley. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The give out of the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got the quick pass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They want to throw it. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his... And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of...
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. When you know you have a team out of class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Jesus.